To finish a work, to finish a painting, what nonsense. To finish it means to be through with it, to kill it, to rid it of its soul, to give it its final blow, the coup de grâce, for the painter as well as for the picture. This is a quote from Pablo Picasso, and it summarizes the difficulty of putting an end to a painting. To me, this does not only apply to the technical aspect, but also to the message, the feeling and sensations that the painting wants to convey, or the story that the image proposes. Every painting that I finish is an exercise in letting go. This block, in its entirety, is about finishing or taking your idea as far as possible, as close as possible to the edge, to the end, without killing it. I chose to transfer this drawing with an onion paper. There are other ways. Now that the drawing is on the canvas, I secured it with a thin layer of diluted acrylic in a neutral color. Using the basic aquarelle technique of building colors from light to dark, or sculpting with light, like in an oil technique from dark to light. Sometimes I go from one to the other. Acrylic is perfect for both of these possibilities. When I work, I don't follow a straight line or a precise plan. Again, here, I stay within a loose step-by-step method. First, basic colors, and a slow build-up leading to the end result. A recipe, following feeling rather than strict measures. Art is not science. Mistakes are opportunities. The secret ingredient is combining passion and reason so that your technique supports your idea, your feelings and messages. Since realistic work relies a lot on the drawing and the forms, in this block of the workshop, we will work with colors for the purpose of rendering forms and light, but not exclusively. There is always a fine thread connecting all the colors that you see in the image that you have framed. Some can be emphasized, diminished, or changed as the image in color progresses. Ideally, I see my realistic painting as an abstract one, but in focus. We will first learn to search, see, and enjoy the colors. We will also learn to not be afraid of mixing them. I will introduce you to known teachers and techniques that I have used on how to appreciate and work with colors. We will also explore different support and mediums. Not only is it a good idea to be critical of the material that you use, but it would make even more sense to explore and try all kinds of different mediums. This is how you ultimately find the medium that suits you best. Here we start from the very beginning, and at the very beginning we have nothing, and especially no prejudice, about any mediums or materials. Experiences with different mediums help the understanding of all materials and contribute to an accumulative knowledge base. The real danger, as far as I am concerned, is to let yourself be distracted by the material that you use. Expensive drawing pads, pencils, paint and brushes does not compensate for the time that you have to really look at the models. Staying focused first on the basic is the urgency. There is always time later to choose good material. I have learned to work in colors with different medium. My first experience was with crayons and chalks, dry pastels, oil pastels, and prism color pencils. My second experience was with watercolor. Finally, there was oil paint and acrylics. In my website, you can see example of all these mediums. I choose to finish this project with acrylic. Acrylic is now my medium of choice. I am now almost exclusively working with acrylic. Once done, if you're not satisfied, good, because that is where lies the material for your next project.